Hey everyone, so have you ever had this situation where you don't know what decision to make, you don't know what to believe, you're getting a gut instinct about something, but the situations in front of you are a little bit confusing. You're trying to figure out trusting that intuition that you get, wanting to get stronger and trusting that intuition so that you can have more clarity and attract more in and filter out what doesn't belong to you, what isn't in line with you. This was kind of just this download that I'm getting and wanting to share in that. And what I want to do is kind of do I feel like I do like a blended self tapping guided meditation, asking higher guidance to kind of chime in here with loving energy. I'm certified in Reiki, and however you want to see that as kind of a plethora of all of this. With these kind of sessions of just getting within ourselves and in our body and calling in what we really need from higher source collectively, if that makes sense. And lately, I have been on the subject of needing clarity in our lives, trusting our gut instincts, and what is these if you have a situation that you're currently dealing with, I think maybe this could be helpful because that was what I was dealing with. I was having a situation that I felt like my intuition was trying to tell me something, and I wasn't fully trusting it and getting more clear on what those feelings are and hearing the information and the voices and allowing us to kind of center on that, if that makes sense. And I just think this is what I'm guided to. And if you feel like coming along, this is what we're going to be doing. I have other sessions here that will talk about tapping in more detail. You can always Google the ins and outs as why it is. But for those of you who are newer, it is just tapping on the meridians, different um, energy center points for flow in the body that help to allow your system to come to a more calm state while acknowledging different statements and allowing them to kind of be more rooted into your system and body in a place of calm. It can help clear the belief is like it can kind of help you deal with emotional overload and things like that, clear out blocks and balance your energies in a creative state of calm that can help you get more clear, and I feel like it helps your nervous system relax, and therefore you can kind of attract in what you need and kind of get in a state of mind that kind of is more in line with attracting abundance, attracting in things because your system is not in a state of fight or flight and all of that jazz. There's so much more about, self tapping. I'm not certified, but you don't need to be certified just to tap. I say this in every video. If you've seen this, it's just a spiel. You can self tap at home. It's going to be the points on well, my mic is kind of here, but around the crown of the head. And you want to lightly tap, very lightly, right around the center of your forehead, but a little to the side, kind of around your third eye, right? Then it's going to be the side of the eye, kind of the around the eyebrow, under the eye, under the nose, above the lip, under the lip, right under your collarbone area, a little bit to the side, kind of like around where your heart chakra is, but to the side, right under the back of your back, right under where your armpit is. I know that might be uncomfortable. I think you can do it that way too. And then it's going to be the side of your hand, and then we just slowly go through these as we are saying, different things that are confirming statements to kind of help with your subconscious programming, subconscious mind, and putting your system in a state of calm so that you are more at ease to attract in what you really want and allow your body to flow in a way that is more in an inline state. All right, so moving forward, that this is going to be all about trusting your intuition, clearing out any imprints that have caused you to doubt yourself. Maybe I even go deep as in thinking past lives, subconscious programming, imprints from family, all of that jazz to help you get more clear-minded on your worth, what you deserve, and moving forward in a situation that is necessary. If you're doubting something right now or someone, a partnership, relationship, whatever it is, this is the goal of this one. Okay. So, whenever you're good, you can always watch this first or pause it if you need to. You can always change, modify the wording of anything that I say that to make it more personal to you. This is just more of a guided session, and these things can be altered and replayed as much as you need them to kind of help your system get in a state of calm. So I think it'd be good for you to breathe a couple times. In through the nose. Hold. Breathe out through the mouth. And you can do that as many times as you need to feel more relaxed and centered. I'm going to ask to call upon higher guidance, higher love frequency, God, Goddess energy to please come down here and create an energy barrier of love, light, and clarity and healing for those in need that chime into this. All of us involved collectively create a safe space and filter out anything that is not of the highest degree to be cleansed and cleared into your loving light. So I'm going to have us starting. If you need to open your eyes, you can for the watching of it, or listen to me as the best I can. I'm going to be listing where we are going and what positions we're going to, but you can always do either. Tapping on the crown of the head. I have been feeling unease within myself. I have been feeling a little bit lost and unclear of a certain direction I'm meant to take. And I have been doubting the intuition I've been receiving, the messages my body's been sending me. And I would like to release that. I would like to know why and release that block. Top of the forehead to the side. I feel like I'm ready to get clear on my mission, on my purpose, and my direction right now, involved in this certain time and place and situation in my life. Side of the eyebrow. I have been feeling unsure and confused, and I don't fully understand what the messages are trying to tell me. And I would like to get clear on that. Under the nose, I have been feeling lost, stressed, anxious, sick to my stomach. And yet I still haven't fully been listening to the information that's being sent to me. I fully haven't been able to understand what my body is trying to tell me. Under the lip. And I would like to release that feeling, to release that block now. Whatever imprint, whatever story, whatever information that has been fed to me, willingly or unwillingly, contract or no contract, that I have agreed to ignore the inner voice, to ignore the path I should be on. I would like to acknowledge that and release that now. From my body, mind, soul, system, ethereal body, multi-dimensional realities, timelines, and frequencies. Around the heart area to the side, under the collarbone. Whatever has caused me to doubt my intuition, to doubt the messages that I'm receiving, to be unsure of my needs and worth in these matters and in my life. I want to acknowledge it and release it now on all levels. Whatever programming that has been running in the background, whatever fear-based programming that has been running in the background, I'm ready and choosing to release this now. Back underneath your armpit, to the side. I am ready to accept whatever it is, whatever answers and whatever truth is trying to come my way. Side of the hand. And I am ready to release all fears around seeing and hearing the truth for what it is, knowing that it will be in my higher good and guidance moving forward. Top of the head. I choose now to be ready to walk a path that is in line with my higher self and my body, mind, and soul moving forward. Top of the forehead, well, bottom side to the forehead, of the forehead. I am ready to acknowledge my intuition and to hear my intuition and to accept the messages that it is trying so hard to get to me. I am ready to be open to see, hear, and acknowledge the truth for myself and find path and purpose in my life. And whether this is or isn't for me moving forward. Side of the eyebrow. I am ready to acknowledge whatever truth has been needing to come through to me for so long. Underneath the eye. And what if it is safe? What if, regardless of the information and the outcome, I am still safe? Underneath the nose. What if I am still safe, loved, and secure within myself? And that's all that really matters. What if whatever story I've been telling myself about my life needing to look a certain way or this situation needing to go a certain way is not in my highest and greatest good? And what if being open to receiving the truth and clarity and being open to receiving my gut instinct and my intuition is the way forward, is the way to my highest calling, is the way to feeling healthy and whole within myself, my body, mind, and soul, and therefore making me an even stronger magnet to attract what I really deserve in my life. Whether it is this or something else, I am ready to get clear on that. I am ready to receive and hear and understand the information and signs and signals for that. I am ready to listen to myself and my body and start trusting that I know the way. What if I've always known the way? What if whatever story I've been telling myself, I can release that now on ignoring these signs and signals? Whatever story I've been telling myself that I'm not accurate, that I'm not right about this, I can release this now and open to my truth. Open to that I have a beautiful, divine body, mind and soul connection, ready to communicate with me at a moment's notice. All I have to do is sit, listen, ask, and connect. I'm ready right now, back of the armpit area, back of the back, down underneath the armpit, side of the hand. What if I'm ready now to get that information? What if I'm ready now to get really clear on what that is right now? What if I'm ready to hear that information and to trust myself in what I see and receive moving forward? I want you guys all now to envision that question in your mind. Whatever it is that you have been lost on, whatever it is that you have been needing while still tapping on the side of your hand, or if you just want to now just get into a meditative state, you can do that as well, depending on what your vibe and being called to do. I am ready to call in my higher self and see yourself going to the higher source energy of whatever it is that you call, whether that be God, Goddess, whatever it is. And I want you to see you connecting with a higher source form, loving energy, bright, bright golden energy shooting down from the heavens all the way down to the crown of your head, shooting down through your body, all through your chakras, your feet, to the center of the earth, connecting, filtering anything that you don't need, asking for guidance and help right now. To the higher powers that be, the sources that be that are loving you, your guides, your tribes. See that energy filtering out anything you don't need, anything blocking you, and then sending that energy, that golden light energy, right back through the earth, through your feet, your legs, all the way to your heart center. And I want you to see that expanding outwards. If you need to move your body, move your body. If you need to breathe, breathe. And now I'm going to go back to our heart center. I'm going to tap on there lightly, focusing on that, connecting with your heart space, connecting with your intuition, connecting with what you feel, what you sense. And I'm going to ask you to take another hand and rest it on your stomach, on your womb, on your whatever you want to call it, like trusting your gut. This is what we're doing to symbolize that, feel that. And then I want you to now just hold it and think about that question that you've had in your mind on whether it was a certain direction to go in, whether it was a certain person in your life, whether it was a certain scenario. I want you to imagine the question, imagine the struggle, imagine what you've been feeling in your body. And I want you to sit with that and get really clear on the information that you have been currently experiencing, right? Whether it's been something negative or something confusing. And I want you to either say it out loud or say it in your mind to please give me clarity on this situation moving forward and what is in my best interest. Showing me a path, showing me in any way, shape, or form the information I need now. And allow yourself to look, feel, sense anything you get, whether that's a vision, whether that's a message, whether that's a song, and give yourself a minute here to see if you can get the clarity you need. take as much time as you need to sit with that and try to allow anything that you see, symbols or anything, even if you don't get a direct answer straight away, you can continue to come back to this type of process to connect more with your body, your system, and learning to teach yourself to trust the intuition and guidance that you're getting. The more you connect, the more that you chime in, the more your system can relax into that and try to give you information. The more that you check in my experience, the stronger it gets. So, this is all I have for you right now. Hopefully, you have gotten some information from that moving forward. I hope that this has helped. And if you want to see more of these moving forward, I will be producing more of these in the future. So, good luck with your situation and see you all in the next one.